everyone, it's Katie's back at this YouTube shit again. This is my second ever video on this channel, and today I'm going to talk about being a loner slash introvert, which I am one. So this is coming straight from the source. So first thing I want to say is when I say loner, I don't mean the stereotypical loner that like hides away from everyone and cries because they don't have any friends. That's not the type of loner I'm talking about. I'm talking about like someone who's always just been independent their whole life, who never really fit in a certain group or category, and who sometimes feels like drained from hanging out with certain people. And someone who likes spending a lot of time by themselves, naturally. So I've always been like kind of like shy and introverted growing up. Like it was hard for me to make friends because I looked at the other people around me and they just seemed to naturally just hang out with each other without having to like even do anything. Like they would just say, hey, let's be friends, and automatically they just kick it off. But me, I would just be like, I would just like keep to myself and hope people would talk to me, or else I wouldn't talk to them. And growing up, I definitely got out of my shell a lot more. I used to complain that I had no friends, which was not true, because growing up in elementary, I had one or two good friends that I would always hang out with. I especially had this one best friend who was a Scorpio just like me. So you already know our energy was like, our bond was very like special. It was intense, and whenever we were together, it was always a good time. So when I got to high school, I really pushed myself to my limits. I said, you know what, I don't want to be like this. I want to make lots of friends and do things that I wouldn't normally do. So I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go talk to people, I'm gonna make friends, I'm gonna add everyone on Snapchat. I was like, I'm gonna add everyone on Snapchat and have a bunch of streaks. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Back in 2016, oh my god, I was serious. I was serious about my streaks, okay? I had like a whole list of just streaks. Oh my god. I took that shit serious. And I really thought that I was poppin'. Like, I met a lot of people and I really thought that I was like popular and up there, when really it was just I was deceiving myself because I cared so much about becoming known that I kind of lost myself in the process. I felt really alone, really lost in my first 3 years of high school, especially in my grade 11 year, because I switched schools. And I switched schools to a smaller school, so already there was less people there. And I told myself, okay, I have a fresh start. I'm gonna make friends again, and I'm gonna be happy. And I was in for a treat. Well, let's just say the friends I made were not real friends, and they basically left. Like, they just straight up walked out of my life without even telling me why or what I did wrong. I tried my best to be good friends to them, and they really just and I was left feeling really sad because I only had two like people I considered best friends, but they weren't really my best friends in the end, and it left me feeling very depressed and just empty. I was able to spend time with myself, to really focus on myself and what I needed to do. And I kind of just pushed that idea that I had to have a friend, or that I had to have this group of people, like I had to have a circle. I pushed that thought away and I felt super happy, you know? And because I finally stopped trying so hard to make friends, more people were attracted to me because they realized that I didn't care that I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't care that I would sit alone at lunch. I didn't care. I just I was just living, and then suddenly everybody wanted to be my friend, and I was like, no thank you, like I am good by myself. I've reached a point where I realized that honestly, I'm okay with being a loner. I'm okay with being introverted. Honestly, it's super peaceful because I don't have all that like toxic bad energy that people used to bring to me, people that I didn't really like hanging out with, but people I was forced to hang out with because I just wanted to hang out with someone. As soon as you stop hanging out with those people, you realize how much more peaceful your life becomes and how much drama is just gone, goodbye, throw it in the trash, and never look at it again. That's how I felt. So honestly, a lot of our people nowadays are feeling alone, and I can tell that because I see it everywhere. A lot more people are feeling alone, and I just want to tell you that is perfectly fine. As of right now, I have one best friend in my life that I consider like a sister to me, and I'm perfectly happy with just having one good friend, you know. I'm going to university really soon, and I will be able to make more friends, but I gotta remind myself that just because I'm gonna be around a lot of people doesn't mean I'm obligated to force myself to do things that I don't want to just because I feel lonely. Another thing I forgot to mention is when you're a loner, you have so much time to yourself because you enjoy spending time with yourself. Like, once you realize how peaceful and like tranquil it is to just chill by yourself with no distractions and no one bothering you or hitting you up to smoke or whatever it might be, it's honestly like addicting. I don't want to say addicting, that's not the right word to use, but spending time with yourself when you're an introvert is just, I wouldn't replace it for anyone. But at the same time, I feel like I'm able to make better friends because I finally see who the real people are in my life and who aren't, and I can see right through you. If you try and come at me with that fake shit, I will see right through you. So, yeah. I guess the point of this video is to tell you that you're not alone, even if you feel like you have nobody and you're like an insignificant speck in the whole spectrum of things. You're not. You're meant to be here. Your place on this earth is perfectly designed for a purpose that you will fulfill. So, I just wanted to give some positivity to any of those people feeling like alone all the time. And just spend time with yourself. Honestly, you'll learn a lot of things about yourself, which will help you with other people. If you have trouble making friends, if you spend time with yourself, you'll realize what makes you happy and what you have to seek from other people that will make you happy. Every time I spend time with somebody that doesn't bring anything to the table, I feel so empty and drained. I'm just like, I need to go home and get myself a nice cup of tea and just avoid everybody because I need to be by myself. And that's just how it is. That's how my life is right now, and I'm honestly the happiest I've ever been. Like, I can say right now I'm the happiest I've ever been, and it took me a while to realize that, but here we are. So yeah, that was on being a loner introvert. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be back with another video soon.